Hello. So today we're here to do a What God Wants to Tell You reading. So let's see who God would like to talk to next. Okay, so we have Cancer. And we have Leo coming out behind that. So perhaps you're dealing with a Leo. But we're going to give the message to the Cancer, okay? Because the Cancer card was at the top. So, what would you like to say to Cancer this time around, please? Because Cancer came up already in these readings. So, let's see what comes out this time. Message could be for the same Cancer, maybe a different Cancer. Like Scorpios. Scorpio had their message came out in two parts, and I feel that the message was pertaining to the same Scorpio or Scorpios. So we got the Chariot wanting to show its face. It says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. At the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. You know what? This seems to be pertaining to the last one. Because the last one, the Cancer they weren't using their spiritual gifts, so they were stopping themselves from being that leader, from reaching their true heights, their true potential. So that message resonates. And then when I looked at the bottom of the deck, I didn't show it in that Cancer reading, but there was natural born leader on the other side. So like here, because usually I read from here, but here, when I looked up the card, it was natural born leader. So this could be a continuation. So it's like God is calling a Cancer to be a leader. Be a boss. A firm but compassionate leader. Not too hard, not too soft. So let's see what God wants to tell you. Okay, so we have this Five of Spring. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. This seems to be pertaining to the last Cancer reading. Okay, where that Cancer or those Cancers, how many other people this is resonating with, they were not living their own reality. They were allowing themselves to be infiltrated by the thoughts and the expectations of outside influences, not giving life to what they want, what they believe in, the direction they feel they should go in. So here we have opposing goals arising from differing opinions. So it's like if you're trying to please everybody, you're going to give yourself a headache, you're going to give yourself stress, you're going to lose your hair, all sorts, because you can't do it. You're only one person. So which of the lot will you choose to? Because whoever you choose, everybody else is going to be angry with you if they have different opinions. If you choose to listen to this person, everybody else will be angry with you. So why not listen to none of them and pay attention to yourself? Now, whoever wants to get on board with what you believe in, then they're welcome to do so. If they don't, then, take away yourself. Anyway, let's continue. Five of Spring. So we got the opposing goals coming in. Opposing opinions, coming in. Okay. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Yeah. overly ambitious people. Because some people, they really, really push and force your hand to listen to what they got to say and do things the way that they want you to do. So that's what is meant by overly ambitious people. So sometimes you have to be willing to risk some sufferation in order to live your truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, with inheritance, your parents might say, okay, if you don't do what I tell you to do, you're not getting your inheritance. You have to have the power within you to say, okay. So now it's down to, are you going to do what they say so you can get your inheritance? Or are you going to say, you know what? Fuck that inheritance. I will make my own way in my life. You know? So that you can be true to yourself, so you can be at peace within yourself. Anyway, so 5 of spring, then we have the Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. So there it is. Speaking your truth. Being true to yourself. Let's read on. It says 4 of autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Wherever you can, of course. And then we have release. Let go of the past. An ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. I highly recommend, if this is resonating with you, please watch the other reading, because there's more information there, because this is like giving the same information that I had to tell in the other Cancer reading. Next, we have the 6 of spring. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. There's that boss status. By following your own ideas, believing in your own sense of judgment, your own sense of self, giving life to your own sense of self. So it's saying let go of the past. Now that could mean let go of people, because when you choose to live in your own truth, obviously everybody's not going to like it. And some people will fall back from you. So be willing to lose some things. Be willing to possibly suffer a little bit. But it will work out better for you. Because God is trying to raise you up to be a boss anyway. So you won't be lacking anything. But in order to reach boss status, you must be willing to sacrifice some things that you would prefer not to let go of. Because they're not resonating with who you are to become. The people, places, things, or ideas, they're not resonating with who you are to become. So it's a process that you should take your time and step into. It's no rush. Okay? Don't look at your age. Okay? Just do what your spirit tells you to do. Accomplish what you have come here to accomplish. Alright? Live in your truth. So we have the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Like I said, watch the other Cancer reading. Yeah, a commitment to your spiritual growth. That's what it's all about. Your spiritual growth is obviously what is true to you on a soul level. So we have 4 of spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. So this is what is in store. If you choose to live in your own peace, if you choose to let go of those things that aren't serving you well, those people, places, things, or ideas that aren't serving you well, you will be having a lot to celebrate. You will have deep feelings of peace and happiness, and you will have a contented personal life, because it's the life that you were called to create. So of course you're going to be happy. I don't mean that you're not going to have challenges, but you'll be a lot happier than whatever you're experiencing right now. That I can freaking guarantee you. So if you think you're happy now, which I feel you're not very happy now, you see a lot of room for improvement, a lot of space for improvement. If you make those improvements, then imagine how much happier you will be. And by you being yourself, being true to yourself, you will then inspire others to be true to themselves. So then the world itself will become more and more in balance, you know, in alignment. It will be glorious. Yeah, because you're headed to your happiness. 10 of summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. And how do you get there? By living your truth. That's where you're going to be going to if you choose to walk this path. Because right now where you're at is the 4 of summer. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted. Discontentment with life. I feel that's your energy right now. But all this gloriousness up here is waiting for you. Obviously, you have to work for it with the release card. It's hard to let go of things, people, places, and stuff like that. It's hard. But it's for your betterment. Every freaking thing is hard. Okay? Everything is hard. So this is just another hard thing. The question is, where do you want to extend your energies? Where do you want to put your energy? What hard things about life would you like to invest in? Because that's where you're going to make the most progress. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. So we have the 7 of spring coming next. It says, be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. There you are. All right. And we have to share with you this 5 of winter. It says, walk away from dishonest associations. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. There's that releasing energy. If it's not serving who you know you're called to be, if it's going out of your life, let it go. It may come back. People, places, things, ideas, they may come back, but they'll come back in a different form. They'll come back in a form whereby they're working with you as opposed to working against you. Sometimes you just need a break in the transmission. So next I have to share with you the Prince of Autumn. It says, cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail and kindness to others. Do not burn any bridges that you don't need to burn. If somebody wants to leave your life, somebody wants to leave your life, let them leave. But you don't have to have like a big flare up about it. Everybody's free to choose their own path, like you are choosing to choose your own path. They're free to walk away from whatever you're doing, whether it's temporary or it's permanent. Let them leave. Be kind. Let them leave in peace. Because where you're going to is glory. You just have to work for it. You see, 9 of spring, it says, protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So it's all about taking care of your environment. Because the quality of your environment will determine the quality of your own happiness. Okay. And then we have the strength. It says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome the challenges. So this one is telling you prepare for the possible challenges, and this one is telling you the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness. There's that kindness again. And forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. So this is saying that you have the strength. You are wonderful. It's for you to take that first step. Pray when you need to pray for guidance. Pray for strength. You know. Pray for wisdom. So that you can do it. Alright. So that's what God wants to tell you. So thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Like I said, you should probably watch the other one. If this message was resonating with you, then you should probably take a look at the other Cancer reading. Okay? So, all the best. Bye-bye.